Hey Cancer, this is going to be your no communication, will they reach out, why or why not reading. This is a general reading for Cancer, so it's not going to resonate with every single one of you. If it does resonate with you, wonderful. But if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. And I will leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. So let's get started, Cancer. All right, please get a clear, concise message for Cancer's greatest good. What does Cancer need to know? Will this person be reaching back out to them? This person that they're not in connection with at the moment. Will Cancer be reaching out? Or will they be reaching out? Will this person reach out? Will they regain communication between these two? Information on that and why or why not. Concise message for Cancer, please, for Cancer. Will this person be reaching out to Cancer? What's going on with them? It's challenging for them. What's going on for Cancer? What's the root here? What's the root of this situation? What's going on with them right now, this person? And why they're doing what they're doing, what's going on. And future actions. Okay, Cancer, you are here definitely, so let's just jump into this. You guys got a lot of major arcana in this spread, so I can tell that this is definitely kind of like almost like an important connection, a heavier connection, one where you feel very drawn to each other, kind of very much soulmate energy. So Cancer, you're showing up in the reading here. Also Gemini is here very strongly, and Leo. You could be dealing with any sign, but those signs are here, and they have a prominent position in this particular spread. So let's talk about whether they'll be reaching out. You got the Chariot card here. It really feels like they will be reaching out to you. What's so interesting is I feel like this may happen sooner than you expect. I really feel like with the Chariot card here, there's kind of this expectation of victory. And I feel like this kind of communication is going to be coming in. And for you, luckily, I mean, it'll be communication that you want to hear, because sometimes the communication may be coming in, but it may not be the communication that you want. It feels like whatever is communication that comes in, it would be a victory for you. So why are they going to be reaching out? What's their deal? Right now they have the Three of Wands in the reverse presently, and that's why I kind of feel like it won't be long before you hear from this person, because it looks like this person is kind of tired of waiting. They feel like they've been kind of taming themselves with the Strength card here and their overall energy, trying to practice a lot of self-control in this situation. But I feel like they're no longer waiting. I also feel like with the Three of Wands in the reverse, a lot of times this talks about kind of like negotiations and things gone wrong, and I feel like they feel like they handled this situation wrong, or the situation was handled incorrectly, or there was some kind of action with Three of Wands that occurred that caused either friction or caused this kind of break, this communication break between the two of you. And it feels like whatever happened, especially if there was some kind of argument or disagreement or some kind of communication that kind of resulted in this, or if there was a lack of communication where there was kind of ghosting involved, I feel like this person with the Six of Swords at the root wants to recover the situation. This is kind of my card of recovery. It feels like right now they're at a state where they're in the rocky waters, right? Where they're experiencing turbulence in this connection. And they're kind of tired of waiting. They're practicing self-control for sure, but it feels like they're kind of tired of waiting. It's becoming kind of more of a burden on them, and they want to move into calmer waters with you. I feel like they don't know necessarily how to approach the situation, which is kind of why they're in this kind of strength energy where they're trying to, almost as if they're trying to contain some emotion here. This could be a person that was not very good at expressing themselves when you were in communication. Now the challenge here for this person right now is the Lover's card. With that being in the challenge position, it really feels like this person feels a very strong connection to you, and they're being forced to make a head over heart decision here. It feels like, yeah, especially with the Lovers being here, it feels like they're feeling the disconnect, because the Lovers is all about divine connection, divine union, and they don't have that. That's something that's missing for them in their life period. And I feel like it may not have been something that they recognized when you guys were in communication, but now it's something that they're feeling the absence of. Now in the future, they've got the Six of Pentacles, so it looks like, I will say this, when the communication comes in, don't expect something overly emotional. This person does not have that kind of energy. I also wouldn't expect necessarily an apology. I would expect for someone to come in and be willing to kind of like right their wrong. If there was something that happened that you feel like you were wronged, or they want to right the relationship. With the Six of Pentacles, it talks about that give and take. So I feel like they're willing to do that. They're willing to compromise also. And it does feel like, I also will say that even though you're going to get communication, it feels like there's the potential with the Six of Pentacles. I'll clarify it, but it feels like there's the potential that that communication may not be exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, I was feeling that with the Ten of Swords. It really feels like the communication that you will receive from this person is not going to be emotional. The communication is going to be almost like minuscule in terms of the kind of communication you feel that you deserve, but it's going to require a lot of thought from them. And I feel like they're going through a lot of mental anguish over what to communicate, how to communicate, and how to reach out. It really feels like, because when I see the Ten of Swords, it's not always about, I mean, it's about, endings, and it's also about being overwhelmed mentally by your thoughts. And I feel like this person is in that state. And I feel like when you do hear from this person, it's going to be a few coins, right? It's not going to be the full Ten of Pentacles. It's not going to be an abundance of communication and emotion. It's not going to be like that. They put way too much thought into it. And even though they want to reach out to you and will, they're still kind of taming themselves, and they're still a little bit controlled by their thoughts. So they're still going to be controlling what actually comes out of their mouth. They may not communicate even everything that they feel or think with the Ten of Swords here, but they will be communicating something, and hoping that it's enough with the Six of Pentacles, hoping that what they're giving is charitable, right? Generous with the Six of Pentacles is generous enough for you to be receptive. So I hope that was helpful and provided some clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.